Good stuff. Apple with that nice rebound off of VWAP. Now testing the 9 on the 2-minute. SPY and ES futures are below the 200, the 21, but bouncing off a support at 605. There's a small trade available here if we can get it above the 605.30 up to VWAP, but it's such a tiny spot. I would not, if I were 99% of you, I would not risk that at all.
Nope.
Just wait till the break above VWAP to go long. Otherwise, wait for the downside of 605 to short it. So it will look like this, just to give you a visual. Okay. That's what we're looking at. For everybody else, this is a nice bounce off 605 for SPY and ES futures.
PLTR still climbing new high day.
Thank you.
And
PLTR.
beside Tesla,
nice.
everybody seems to pop it to the upside right now on the big 7.
Let's take a
Except
peek.
Tesla.
PLTR is at the top.
Thank you. Yes, go ahead.
Can you look at Tesla real quick on the daily with the gap at 359.50?
Yep, I'm on it.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Is testing VWAP.
Yeah, I can see it. Looks like it's around. Yeah, 362 is what it's showing. So, yeah, and I can see it there. There's actually a big gap if you look at it between basically 360 to 358 too. You see this big move? Yeah.
358 down to 359.50.
Yep. So 362. Some of the rules. Okay, perfect question. You're asking the right questions. I like it already. I'm new here. What are the rules? That's what I'm talking about. So again, right? Some of the most basic rules so I can help you guys. Think about this. Stop losses on each and every trade. What does that do? Keeps you from losing your accounts, right? Not hard. Paper trade only when you're a new trader. It makes sure you're not blowing up your accounts. You're not obviously ready for this. Am I right? Think about it. Every rule I have is not make money. It's keep your money. Don't trade in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day. It's the hardest time of the day. I've been doing this 33 years. It's very hard. I get chopped up all the time when I'm like, ooh, it looks good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Oh, stop. I'm doing it to protect you, right? If you're a new trader, don't trade in the first 30 minutes because it is the most volatile, right? Until we get the shift change when volume comes in again at 10 o'clock. Because why? The very beginning is like this. Yo, 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 yo. Typically, after the first 30 minutes, it will try to decide which way do I want to go today. I'm avoiding you getting wrecked, right? Last hour of the day is power hour, high volume, hedge fund managers making the things happen, trying to get markets to move the way that they want. I'm telling you to stay out of it. So if you're like, well, I keep getting burned up, why are you doing it? Right? Journal. It's for your own mental strength so that you can see what you are doing on a daily, consistent basis. That's all it is for. Did I trade it right or did I trade it wrong? What should I have done? What could I do better? That is what it's for, right? It's your homework every day. You guys can go back and review your trades and go over your journal and what should I have done right there and why did that not work out? It will help you, right? You're strengthening your brain and you're getting rid of your own stuff. Small position sizes. I say that because usually when you go into large, your emotions take over. You're not trading robotically. You're not trading the trades. You'll end up blowing up your accounts, right? That's when we make a lot of mental mistakes. Is all the difference was we're going in too big. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. Again, notice the stop part is the most important. Stop out the losers so you don't continue to lose money. If you find yourself in these bleed out sessions Oh, well, I hope. Oh, it's going to come back. Oh, we'll see. Oh, it's coming down to support. Oh, it broke that support. Maybe this next. Oh, stop. Draw a line in the sand. Use the stop. And then when you guys go green, right? You're like, oh, I'm up 100. I'm taking that. That's my daily. That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself. If I can make 100, I'm going to take that. It could have turned into 2,000. Why are you taking 100? Let the runners run. I notice I never said take all the runners off the table. Never said that. I've never said that in my life. We use the shedding technique. We collect as it goes. We take off as it goes, because that way we are guaranteeing locking in realized profits. Remember, nothing is realized until you actually click, right, the sell button. All these rules are in place, ladies and gentlemen. They're there to help you. If you can't do these very basic things we talk about, right, how are you going to advance? Stop saying woe is me. Stop saying I don't get it. Stop saying I'm not a good trader. I guess I'm never going to get it. Yeah, because you can't follow my basic rules. They're there for a reason. Again, follow the freaking rules, right? And listen, I know when I get on you guys, you know, I don't get to sell anything and I don't get to make any money. And it's just, I don't care. I need you guys to understand so that you guys can get ahead in life. This is what we're doing this for, right? So when I'm in this mode, right, and again, like, oh, I'm not listening to any of this. You need to listen to all this. This is where the secret sauce. This is the golden nuggets, not the coach. Just call out that runner. That isn't going to do you any good, right? It doesn't matter. There's 8 million people in this room. We could call out stuff all day long. You could just hear us shouting stuff. That isn't going to help anybody. If you don't know what to do with it, what good does it matter if one is up or one is down? That means nothing to anybody if you don't know how to handle it. You might get lucky and catch a momentum, and you're like, oh, I'm a great trader, and you just keep getting out a million times. It's because it's been going in the same direction all damn day, right? Can you duplicate it? Can you recreate the process every day consistently? This is all about consistency, okay?
Welcome to the Aftermarket. American Dream Trading. You have entered the Aftermarket. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Welcome. You are now in the Aftermarket.
Welcome to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket live chat watch party. I am Dawn, your host, aka J&J Video Reacts, and this is a stream that's been created for you traders to just have a place to come kick back, relax, let your hair down after the market so that you can decompress. Talk about your trades. Did you make money? Did you not make money? You just saw a coach there talking about following the rules. Which rules did you follow to make the money that you made? Which rules did you break to lose the money that you lost? Right? Either way, today we're talking about staying power. You know, what keeps you in the game? What helps you be mentally resilient to keep trading, even if you're losing? We know if you're winning, it's easy to stay, but trading is not easy. That's why 90 to 95% of people who attempt to try to become day traders and trade, they quit. They can't handle it. They don't have staying power because it beats you down if you're not prepared. But when you have a mentor like Coach Chad Christian, you can't help but be prepared. Shout out to Coach. He lets us come hang out on his YouTube channel and Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok. Love you guys. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, he teaches us how to get in trades, out of trades, and everything in the middle. So we're not taught to chase call outs over here, just like what he said. We are taught to actually be able to chart, look at a stock, read the charts, look at what it's telling us, and make profitable trades consistently, right? We trade with small position sizes. We paper trade. We don't use real money over here, especially if you're brand new and you don't know what you're doing. You don't want to be using real money, right? So make sure that you're using your stops, small position sizes, and trading in a simulator. We're probably going to do some of that simulated trading tonight, after we have our conversation. So there's a couple of links down there, some housekeeping stuff, a couple of links down in the live chat. Also, let me make mention, none of us are tax or financial advisors. We are giving you this information strictly for training and educational purposes only, okay? If you want to join American Dream Trading and get taught the right way, because, I think our coach, I really seriously think he is the only coach who does actual live trading, where he trains us live and we can interact with him on an open mic Zoom call. Everybody else, they just trade. You watch them trade. That doesn't help you. Coach actually trains. All right. We do the trading. He does the training. So thank you, Coach, once again for doing that. You've changed my life. You've changed so many lives. He's created over 11 millionaires, and hundreds of people have retired after joining this group and learning his simple strategies to trade. So I'll tell you what, the link is pinned to the top of the live chat, and it's also located in the description of the video. For those of you watching us on the replay, AmericanDreamTrading.com. That's where you'll go to get signed up and become a member right away. Also, the second link down there, if you are here in the live chat and you want to come up here and join the stream, you are more than welcome to. If you're just watching from afar and you want to come in to the stream, click that link that says stream link. It says restream right down there in the live chat, and you can come up on the panel. You can do some simulated trades with us, and you can talk about the topic that we have tonight again, which is staying power. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share out this video. We are trying steadily to get Coach to 15,000 subscribers, and right now we're holding steadily at 13,280. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. So I appreciate all of you that have shared out the content and have gotten people to come in here and subscribe. All right, so staying power is our topic tonight. And let's go over a couple of things that can help you with staying power, right? Number one, stay grounded in your why, right? Stay grounded in your why. I remember we did a stream a long time ago that said, hey, what is your why? Why are you day trading? What is your reason for day trading? Me, I'm trying to retire my wife so that she can concentrate on writing, right? But, I'm telling you, and not only that, there's just things that I want to do in life that I haven't yet done. I want to do some traveling. I want to be able to help family members and friends who need assistance, not just financially, but just it takes a lot of mental resilience to build a fortune. And we can do that here incrementally, but it takes mental resilience. So that's why I'm here. It helps build me as a person, and I'll end up getting rich in the process. So remember why you started trading. That's point number one. Number two, embrace setbacks as lessons, guys. When you have a setback, when you have a loss, embrace it as something to learn from, right? Every loss is an opportunity to improve. That showed you something that you did not do correctly. So if you journal it and make sure that you refer back to it, you can stop yourself from doing that over and over again. You want to be consistent in winning, not losing, right? because you can be consistent as hell, but sometimes we're more consistent at losing, right? We want to switch that out. Build a routine, right? Speaking of consistency, build a routine. Strengthen your mental foundation. If you have a checklist with the paper condom, shout out to Maria. If you have a checklist, shout out to David Yanes. If you have a checklist, right? Use it. Use it while you're trading. We had an awesome masterclass this morning with GC, one of our millionaires in here. And you all know who GC is. And he literally went over the most perfect setups to look for when you're trading. And he referred to the indicators, right? And the positioning of the indicators, how that's even more important than the candles themselves sometimes, right? Is the positioning of the indicators, because it lets you know what is happening with the stock and where it could possibly be headed. So if you build resilience, right, and you do things the right way constantly, each time it's going to build confidence, and you're going to be able to repeat the process like Coach mentioned in the rules video a little while ago. Being able to repeat the process is important. Control what you can. Focus on preparation, discipline, and execution, right? You can't control the market. You don't have enough buying power to control the market. But what you can control is how and when you enter and how and when you get out of that trade. So over here, we like to let the runners run and we stop out the losers, right? So you gotta do that. You got to learn to control what you can control. Celebrate small wins. We just had a small wins equals big gains aftermarket the other day. Celebrate small wins, right? They keep you motivated for the long term. It's like Eric Smoto. Shout out to Eric Smoto. Let's go! Eric's always talking about eat the cookie. Small wins is like eating the cookie. Each day you get a couple of small wins. That's like taking a bite of a huge cookie, right? Got a piece of the cookie today. Got another piece of the cookie. You don't want to be given cookie back. Eat the cookie. Develop emotional awareness. All right. Recognize and regulate emotions, guys, to avoid impulsive decisions, right? Make sure you're not being impulsive when you're jumping in or jumping out of trades. That's also going to help you build your staying power because you're going to be more successful. And obviously, you're going to stay if you're successful. And last but not least, stay patient, right? The market rewards those who wait for high probability setups. GC did a whole masterclass this morning on waiting for the proper setup. So if you do that, chances are you're going to have a lot more, a much higher probability of coming out with a profitable trade. Focus on the process, right? Stop focusing on the profits. Process over profits. That will help you with your staying power and your mental resilience. Like Coach said, you got to almost be a robot, right? You like literally almost have to be a bot and just get your emotions out of it. Because think about it. Don't you feel even worse if you lose money, if you sit there and beat yourself up mentally, right? And go through a bunch of emotional turmoil? You got to stop doing that. You got to keep moving forward and do things the right way. That's why the rules are set up. You literally have to turn off your emotions. Just put your checklist in front of you and don't get in a trade until you're able to check off everything that you've come up with that adds up to a perfect entry for you. Right? If you don't see those things, don't enter the trade. You know, nobody's going to come in and kick your ass if you do it wrong, but also nobody's going to come in there and help you do it right. That has to come from you. You have to take in what we're giving you and use it. We led you to water. You got to drink it. but we can't force it down your throat. You have to drink it, right? Let me know if you guys put a 1 in the chat if you guys agree with these comments. Welcome. What's up, Bucko? I see you. Leonard Jones, Jeffrey. Let me know if you guys agree with that. Richard, F2, James L's down there. What's up? Richard said, everybody click the thumbs up. Yes, thank you, Richard. Mikey D, Sweet Tea, what's up? Pebbles. He said, game day F2. Diesel Dan, what's going on, brother? Jeanette, what's going on? I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you, baby. Johnny Green, what's going on? That's so weird. Every time I say your name, I think about the other Johnny Green that I knew. Jay, I'm a lifetime member. I wasn't going to pay any money if it didn't work. However, in the first month, watching Coach's morning show, I made enough to join, and within 3 months, got a lifetime membership. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Are you gonna get into the VIP and the VIP Gold? Because for you to be here that long, like seriously, you need to get into the VIP and the VIP Gold if you haven't already upgraded, because there's so much more available to you in those memberships. I'm telling you. But welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, what up?
Hey. Hey, everyone.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Dawn.
What's up,
What
baby?
an emotional day for me today.
I know it. I know. I'm so happy.
Thank you.
That was
I can't even believe it.
Look, Coach is so. I knew he was going to do that. As soon as he said, "Would they give you a month?" and I'm like, "Do it, Coach." You know, Coach. I know he was already on it. I could feel his vibe. And
you were like, she's here every day, all day long, at my after show, the free market.
Because you are.
Thank you, Dawn.
You know, I thought I was.
Thank you.
No, thank you for being such a huge part. I mean, we love you,
and I love you guys.
Wouldn't be the same.
Oh, thank you. I love you guys so much. You don't know, I was starting to stress because I was just here till the end of the month. That was it. And then, right. So my hope was,
I don't even want to think about that.
I know. I didn't want to say anything either, because that's just
oh, what were you gonna do? Just
no. I would not do that. But I didn't want to say. I didn't know what was gonna happen this month. First of all, I mean, to have an angel donor like that like ripped my heart out of my chest, because I love you guys, like, you know. And then to tell Coach about it, I just lost it.
Well, I'm glad that you're going to be with us another 6 months and way longer than that.
Absolutely, for sure. I'm not going anywhere.
He's not trying.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. At least I got that off my plate. You know. Yeah, I got that off my.
You know, you got the training. Look, how about that training this morning? Wasn't that on point?
Which train? Oh, with yeah, totally. That you don't understand.
It helped me today.
Of course it does. Yeah. See, I made some mistakes. You know, I have friends like for my whole life. You know, like so
Yeah.
they know like when I used to be in the market, they could call me and be like, "Bing, bing, 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 bing." I'm like, you can't do that now. Not because I
Yeah.
still have my training wheels on, and I take it very seriously.
Yeah.
Like, and this is a completely different
Yeah.
market than what I was used to. Shit, I used to write tickets.
It's a completely different market since
Oh my
last year.
God. So, you know, when I get distracted,
What were you saying? You used to write tickets?
yeah, I used to like literally write them with a pen and bring them to the operator in the back, to the wire operator. Christina will tell you, her and I
Yeah.
were like in the business around the same time. I was like 19 when I started. Right. Right.
Wow.
Yeah, I did
Oh.
well. I did well, but it's a completely different. Thank God for the foundation, because I don't think I could learn the market the way the market is these days with the limited bandwidth I have left up here. You know, life beats you up at our age. We've been through a lot,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't have a
man.
lot of
Yeah. Talk about staying
right.
power.
Talk about staying powers, right. So it's like I have I'm remembering from having amnesia, if that makes sense. You know, like I'm just
Yeah.
starting to remember, right. Yeah, and I take it very seriously. I don't take this lightly all, because this is it. You know,
Like
this is
putting a
what
puzzle together.
It's like getting back
when
on
you
the
don't
bike,
have, like,
but the bike has completely changed. You know what I mean? It's like souped up now because you can actually do it yourself. You know what I mean?
right,
It's like going
absolutely.
back and putting a puzzle together that you worked on years ago and you haven't. You know what I mean? Like, when you're putting a puzzle together, you're on it. Like, you're like, okay, yep. And then you put it away for a year. Because I have one of those, like, boxes that you can put the, like, half-made puzzle in. And then you go back to it and you're like, hold up. What
Right.
was this? Hold up. But
Right,
you
right.
put it back together. It's like, it is like amnesia. I like that. And
Yeah.
thanks for making us cry this morning, boo.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I felt so bad, and I told you last night on the aftermarket, you were like, "Come tomorrow night," and I'm like, "Well, if I can get back in time," but because I still do real estate from time to time. I'm in trading like all day, all night. Like I'm getting out of that part of my life, but I still do it. I take care of my friends and people that I care about. You know.
Well, that's
Right.
awesome. Yeah, we can tell. Well, that's why karma happened today, because you do that, so karma was coming back to reward you for that.
As soon as you
thank you,
started
God.
talking, I was like, oh no.
I know, I didn't even sound like me. I'm like, I'm so sorry. And I'm not a crier. I'm not a crier ever.
Oh, I'm like, I felt myself welling up, and I'm like, oh, don't do this to me.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
That was so touching, though. That was so touching.
I'm so humbled and grateful. You have no idea. You have no idea.
And that lets you know what you mean to everybody in this group too, Jay. So
Oh my God. And you guys mean that to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Maria, where are you? Oh yeah, I'm so psyched now. You don't understand. So psyched.
I'm here. My husband just pulled up and opened the garage door, and my kids are out here, so I'm gonna be on mute. Yeah.
But Maria, where are you? You're not even on. Where's your picture? Huh? You know, it's funny. It's funny too. I don't think Coach realized how much of the day I'm actually around.
I think he does now.
Yeah.
Y'all don't see me? I see me.
I see you.
Oh,
I don't see her at all.
Oh my
I can't
God!
see her.
Yes, she's live. Maybe are you on your phone?
Me?
I'm on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, flip your phone sideways and make it like landscape. You see her now?
Oh, okay. Oh my God, I don't want to see one. Look at these rules that. No, I can't see. I'm going back to this way. What?
I'm
What I
laughing
can't.
because you were like, oh my god,
Right.
like what, like,
Like
but
what the
no, I
hell?
couldn't even see the light.
It's better if
I
I'm
thought
just.
maybe that would let the whole picture be.
Yeah, I still can't. Marie, I'm sorry, I can't see. But
That's
I'm
crazy.
kind of.
I'm
I'm
like,
in
I
fluorescent.
can see me and my red face. God.
Well, you know what you do,
Whatever.
Jeanette? Check this out. Pull up your YouTube. Don't let us. Make sure the phone is turned down. Oh, but that's right. You're on your phone.
I'm on my phone.
Put it on your computer.
You know what?
Sound off.
Get on.
Just pull it up on your computer,
I
but leave
brought
the
this in to
sound
do
off. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
this.
pull it. Whatever you pull it up on, make sure the sound is off.
Okay.
But that way you'll see the whole screen. You'll see
Do you
everybody.
want to join on my computer?
What's up?
On the computer? Do you want?
You can if you want, because you're in the matrix right now too. You're going in
I
and out.
see it. Okay,
But
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna call you back.
Okay, we'll be here.
Oh, so about the staying power.
Yeah.
I would, you know how when people, you tell people, I mean, I need to be more like vocal about what I'm doing, but you know how you tell people and then you're like, and they're like, that's crazy. And then there's days where you've done something stupid and you're like, it is crazy actually. What am I doing? I mean, you know,
Yeah, I do. I get it. I've had those days. Hey, F, what's up, man?
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
talk about
Doing
staying
well.
power. And then that man came back with a vengeance right there.
Yeah, he did.
I've had a very good week.
How'd you do today?
Around 6.
Another 6?
Holy crap!
Yeah, I'm after tomorrow. I'm taking it all back down.
Okay, so what?
How
did
much
you
for
do
the
today?
week?
When did you get in? And what did you play? Let's hear it.
I played LIPO this morning. I got in it very early and just let it ride. And then of course my new gig is the Apple Chat. So that's I just let it ride in that. I just went with the.
So did you buy
method
puts, or did you get in at the open and buy calls and then puts, or what did you do?
I bought calls and then I quit after I hit 6. So that and I ran out of buying power.
So you were done by like 9:40.
Yeah, around that, and I stuck around and.
So you're doing that scalp in the first half hour. You've gotten to that point.
Yes, I'm still very leery. I go in with very small amounts. This is the first week I'm using my turbo traders after having my one-on-one with David.
Yeah.
And set that up and everything. That's amazing how fast that makes that happen with the turbo traders. So.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Nate and Mark were doing that. So what's your total for the week?
I'm at 16.8.
That was my guess. Yeah.
Dude, look at that. Okay. Are you making that kind of money on your job?
No, but I've been doing some Kamathan. That's my last name's first initial, and I just call it Kamathan. And I need to build up my account a little bit more and knock down my average monthly, so I can get a good, realistic average daily amount to hit.
Well, you got a good start. You keep doing that. You heard what Coach said. If you're doing over 4,000 a day, that's 7 figures in a year. You don't need to be working for nobody if you're doing that.
It's been a couple of days.
He said, "Don't get too far ahead, right?
You don't get too far ahead."
Dude, I'm stoked for you. I'm like, go for it, F. You got this, man. If you've done that a couple times this week, you got it. All you got to do is just take your time and try to do the same thing over and over again. Repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.
Right. Definitely. Don, are you not using Turbo Trader at all?
No.
Okay. I use it for shares. I don't trust my options one because I haven't ever used it. I've got it set up, but I did put in a ticket today to have Bruno help
It
me.
takes some. I don't know about it. I've been using it on the options, and it. I don't know. I don't know about it yet on options.
I gotcha. By the way, Maria, I didn't cheat on Apple. I did actually play Apple today. I lost $16 on it. I got into it at the wrong time this morning, and I didn't want to stay in it, so I hurried up and got out of it. And I waited. I just hung around and did a little bit of editing, and then I came back and just happened to glance at IWM right at about 1:15 and saw the cascade happening at the beginning, and said, I got $38 of buying power. Let's see what we can do with it.
Nothing better to play than IWM with 38
Yep.
bucks.
I ended up making $56 on top of that 38. So yeah, I'm happy. I took that money. I'm like, IWM, you want to give it like that? I gotta take it. and that was one in the money. You know that?
Oh, that's awesome. Right.
That was at the money. It was like 33, not 38. It was $33, one in the money. So I'm like,
wow.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I messed up this morning. So I knew I had to leave, right? And
yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll just make one little trade. And that
was one in the whoa. Somebody's got
Janet, one of your thingies needs to be on silent. Like turn the speaker off. One of them.
I turned the computer part off. I'm back on my phone.
Okay.
Is that sounding right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just make a quick little trade and do it. No. So dumb. And so I was read from that, and then I was like, okay, I did make, so I was like $24 red, and then I made like $8 back this afternoon, and that was it. And I was like, whatever, okay, fine. And I still had plenty of buying power, but I just didn't trust myself. Like, I feel like if my first trade is red, I'm like, no.
That's good though. That shows discipline right there. That you didn't waste your buying power and lose it. So,
yeah.
Vinny made a good point earlier. You know, even if you don't trade, that's money you're keeping. That's money you're not losing. You know.
Well, it really gets disheartening knowing that when you're actually winning and up and then out, you realize that your buying power's gone, and it's like, well, where did it go? Maybe perhaps they'll do something like that in the future, like futures for a cash account. I don't know if that's possible or not, but
that would be lovely if they did that. Or make it to where you can do margin, but you don't need 25K to do it. I mean, without the PDT rule, because Robinhood gives you a margin account, but you don't have to have 25K. But that PDT rule, if they get rid of that, everybody can do margin,
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that.
I don't either.
Mustang Chris asked how I like trading on my tablet. I don't have a tablet. I trade on my Mac, and
Mustang Chris is down there.
Yeah. I honestly
can't
trade without it anymore. Like if I can't be on I can get out of a trade on my phone, but getting in one is just very difficult.
Man, I don't have. I guess because I'm just used to doing it. It's mechanics. I'm just so used to getting in and out on my phone. So I'm going to, because Bruno set it up with the turbo keys, but I just gotta get out of my comfort zone and play around with it.
I can do it on Robinhood, but I cannot on Webull. Like get in one, is what I mean, because I can't see everything. I don't know. whatever.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you,
I do limit buys.
turbo keys are
Go ahead,
like
babe.
turbo keys rock. If you don't have turbo keys, you need to have your turbo keys. I don't care who you are. Like when you decide it's time to get in a trade, you hit that turbo keys. F2, has that made a difference for you? You know, the only thing I can say is like
Yes.
get whatever shares you want to buy and whatever options you want to buy, you put them in your recently watched and you watch your chart. And when it trades like, you know, Nate was saying, you know, was saying today, and it shows you what you need to see to take the trade, you use those buttons. The turbo trader is your best friend.
I agree.
Well,
I have it for
here's my
shares.
thing. With me, I wait in the weeds a lot. Like I like doing limit buy because I can control my entry. Like if I wanna get in real low, you know what I mean, and wait, you know what I mean,
Right.
and then move it up and down. Turbo just kind of puts you in there, and I'm
I
like,
Yeah, but
agree.
okay. So when you get into Apple in the beginning of the market, you don't wait in the weeds. I know you're not waiting in the weeds,
no, I
right?
can't because I do options on Apple, and waiting in the weeds means buying in the money, and I don't have enough buying power to do that.
Yeah, so that was
I'm saying the
another
turbo
mistake this
keys.
morning. I got in, I broke my rule of the first 30 minutes, but I don't have turbo keys. I'm using order entry.
Wow.
It's really,
Oh,
I know, right? I have it set up, but I'm afraid I don't have it right. So I put in a ticket.
I
I'm
do
thinking-
too. It says buy 100, and I almost bought like
Oh,
100 of some shit one time, and I'm like, okay, I know that's probably like a small tweak, but
No,
I'm like,
I set it up with the video and everything. I'm just worried about, I don't know.
what
You know
happened?
what tweet on the order entry, turbo trader, it says quantity and 50. You know what I mean? Have that on your turbo key. It says quantity, and you check that box.
Okay.
And under the quantity, when you check
You are in the matrix.
5, 10, 20.
She's actually up here twice.
Sorry.
That's her twice down there at the bottom.
That was my computer. I don't know what happened
what?
with that.
Okay. Are we good there?
Is that any better?
Yeah. Yep. I don't know if that was because the other one was in there.
How do I leave that other one?
I took it out.
She booted you.
Oh, good, because
Yeah, on your end you might still be in, but yep.
Okay, I'm out. It's the weirdest thing. Anyway, definitely take a look at that, because when you want to make a move, when you know it's time to make a move,
Yeah.
because every second counts. You know how many times, you know, besides the
Yeah, you keep going in the matrix.
now.
I think I heard her say better. Okay, what? Huh?
I'm in the office.
It's not funny. Oh my god. You're gonna
Is that better?
leave. It is.
I need to get to, yeah. So that I have connection. Is that better?
It is much better. Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right.
You dipped out. You were like, so what were you saying?
My point is you need the turbo keys. And so on the turbo key setting, there's a box that says quantity. So when you check that quantity, there's boxes underneath that you could assign a specific amount of shares, like 1, 5, 10, 50, 100. So when you go into Turbo Trader settings, you could customize it. Does that make sense? F2,
Oh, quantity settings. Hold on. I'm looking at it while I'm talking to you. I got my
Yeah,
screen
it
up.
makes
Let's see.
sense. I just want to make sure I have my stop losses set up and my variances set up right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I just want Bruno to look it over before I actually attempt to use.
Oh, without a
utilize
doubt. Yeah.
Oh, wait
Now,
a minute. Damn.
Eminem, have you had a one-on-one with David?
I have had one, and I have another one in March. The first one I was pretty green. I didn't really know what I needed to talk to him about. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, but it was great. I don't mean that, but now I have like a much more
Comprehensive understanding.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
Jeanette. Okay. Okay.
Now
Because that's why I didn't use it. Because
That's
I'm
a
like, I don't
game
wanna buy-
changer.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
man.
And I use it for shares, but I'm
Yeah,
just afraid.
it's a game changer.
Okay. Yeah, let me try that tomorrow morning.
And you know what else, Dawn?
What?
Don't forget when you do check that box and you change the quantity,
Yeah.
don't forget to check the buttons when you hit it. Because I have to sometimes hit off the quantity to make it change.
Okay.
All
And
right. So like
okay, because what I did was I clicked quantity settings and I clicked 1. Do I save that and it stays at 1, or do I have to click quantity settings 1 every time?
you could change it. You could change it like physically. You can like go over it and then erase it and then put a new quantity in. And you can also hit the quantity button. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm
Yep.
still in the matrix.
No, you're good.
You're good.
Okay. And once you hit the quantity button, you'll see you could change it.
Okay.
And there's also there's a confirmation button. So if you have like I got rid of mine because I was like I didn't know.
Pain in the ass.
Right. I'm like, where's my order? It should be in there.
Yeah,
you know,
Bruno set it up to where I won't get that.
That was a game changer too, because that'll slow your ass down.
Yeah. I get it on my phone. It almost always does it because I'm always going in for like a really low one. And it's like, this is way out of the range of where it's actually at. Are you sure you want to do it? And I leave that one on my phone. But
right.
You know,
so
I'm
I think
yeah.
I'm gonna try waiting in the weeds with you tomorrow because I don't ever do that.
Okay.
Like I'm like
I love
I
waiting
go.
in the weeds. Because okay, so by the time any one of us is calling out a potential runner that's getting volume, a lot of times it's 3 to 4 candles in, and we don't know. That might be the end of the run. But waiting in the weeds allows you to sneak in and get in on the next run.
I never ever go into a trade where it's at ever. I stopped doing that.
Wow.
Never.
Okay.
I guess that's why. Yeah, I always limit by way under where it's at. I always go in way under where it's at and get the thing on my screen.
Right.
I just look at it and I just watch the candles do what they do, and I'm like, okay, oh, it's still coming down. Okay, yeah, I got a good spot. A lot of times I end up picking a spot where I think it's going to go to because I see the amount of volume there, and usually it'll go right there and pick me up and then head on back up. But if
that's
it
pretty
doesn't,
cool.
Yeah,
you trade on your terms, Dawn, not their terms. You trade on your terms. I like it.
That's
right.
It. I never go in like, oh, look at such and such. Look at such and such. I used to, oh shit, let me hurry up and never do that. I never do that because you almost always get in on a pullback. It's like ready to pull back as soon as you get in.
Right.
So if you go in already pulled back yourself,
right.
It's gonna come to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So go in already pulled back. Don't wait for the stock to pull back. You come in low, and then when it does come back,
It comes down to you.
And you can slide
if
it
it's-
up. If you have
that's
your
what I
limit order
mean.
way low, you can still
That's
slide it up to where
that's why
it's already
I
bounced and you get in right on top of the bounce. You
as
know?
it's
That's cool.
bouncing, as it's bouncing. That is my strategy, dude, and it works like a charm almost every
Yeah.
time. I come
Yeah.
in way low, and if it doesn't come down there to hit me, I watch it. I'm like, shit, it's bouncing. I just move it up and get it at the bottom of the bounce, or as it's
Right.
moving up. I don't want to get it where it topped out. I want to get the run up to that.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I agree
Yeah.
with you 100%, Dawn. And I
Yeah.
used to jump into them too. And I try to call them out like before the volume has peaked so that maybe, but I still don't trust them. I mean, it takes me like, and I think Coach and Nate have said you have 30 seconds to evaluate the trade before you get in it. Like, literally, like, and so I am not a 30 seconder. Let's be real. I need
This
a minute.
allows you
Okay?
time to do that. I jump
Right,
in
exactly.
at a real low, and then I look at it. Then I evaluate and see what it's doing. I look
Right,
and
and
see
I
where
can
it
get to know
consolidated.
her, meet her
Yeah.
parents, see if I
Right.
even like her, like we, you know, whether
Right.
Yeah.
Ross is there or Billy, you know, just depends.
Right. And it works out.
Yeah. My challenge is not holding long enough. It's
Really.
me. Yep.
But you're
So, do
learning
you
about the
shed?
9.
Oh yeah, I got the 9 part.
Are you
The charting
shedding?
part I'm cool with.
Are you shedding?
Yeah.
Because you can adjust those quantities just the same as you got in to get out.
Right.
So, but
Yeah.
here's my question though: if you're into the 9 and you're trading the 9, what's making you get out?
I'm gonna say that so I've had friends that are in the market from a long time ago. So they have a
Okay.
different I have a friend of mine, Jen, who has a different strategy than I do.
Okay.
So once in a while, we'll mix it up during the day, and I get distracted by her. So, and then I'll end up in something stupid that I fucking know better. All right. And sorry, I'll put some money in the jar, guys. Right. Yeah. And then I'll be
I
kicking
need bets
myself in
in the
the ass
jar.
later. And then I get gun shy. So it's a cycle, and like I like that's it for me.
Okay, but here's my
Because
thing. If you're mastering the 9, and we got like the 9 master, the 9 whisperer in there in the mornings.
right.
If it's above the 9 and way above the 9, my out is if I'm way up, then if it goes below the 9, I go ahead and get out. If I
Right.
just got in it and it goes below the 9, I stay in it until it goes below the 21. When it breaks the 21, that's when I'm out. If you use those
Right.
as like your main rules,
Right.
it helps keep you from getting
Right.
out soon.
Yeah, and
You're
shedding.
absolutely right.
Shedding, because
Right.
I will tell you that I think shedding builds trust. Like,
Yeah.
look, I got a nod out of F2. But
You did
as
F2
you
like
know,
came.
like okay, this is where I should, this is where I want to sell. I'm gonna get rid of 50%. And then you're like, okay.
Right.
And you keep watching and it shoots up and you're like, okay, so that wasn't it. You know what I mean? But that's okay because I still have 50%
You're
to
still in it.
Yeah.
or whatever. So
Right.
I think
Right.
it builds trust in the stock and in yourself.
Right.
Just
Right.
makes
Yeah.
trust.
Right.
And the other thing I was going to say, Jeanette, empty your cup because you just mentioned somebody else in here.
Yeah, but they weren't in here. They were in here like 2 days ago on me. It's not like stuck in my head.
Okay.
It's not even worth talking about on here because it's not even part of our stuff. Don't worry about it. I'll get over it.
But empty your cup.
Yeah, right. You're totally right. I'm with you, girl.
But yeah,
Right.
that's all you got to do, man. It's like seriously, just don't just try not to get out if it doesn't break the 9. If you see it steadily climbing, get that money. You know what
You're
I mean?
right, girl. You're right. You're
It'll
right.
let you know. It'll let you know.
Right.
Trust and believe. It'll let you know when it's time to get out.
But I
Yeah.
did really like the high of day thing today because it was
I
way
did
off
too.
the 9. You know what I
I did
mean?
too.
So maybe
I did
that's
too.
your 50% shed. And then, so F2, you laughed when I said, or you nodded when I said it builds trust. So speak to that, please.
It allows you to keep the runners like trusting, keep going, not getting out too early. When you follow the 9 and stuff like that. With doing shedding, you can keep runners in there too after you make your profit back. That's what I like about it.
Correct. Absolutely. And it helps. You know, it helps for things like getting out too soon, because that way you can get the best of both worlds. You can get out, but then you still got something in there just in case it runs, you know? So it's the best of both worlds. It's like doing a straddle, basically. You're out and you're in. You're up and you're down, you know?
Well, and the other thing is, if you still have 2 in it, you're keeping an eye on it, right? Because I mean, I'm just for example, say you bought 10, you shed 5, you shed another 2, and so you got 3 left, or whatever, or you shed 3 and you got 2 left. You're still watching it. You can add back in when it does what is, you know what I'm saying? Like
if it
you can
continues
always
to run, add back in. Yeah.
right, yeah. I mean, that's the advanced strategy, but it's, I mean, it's definitely a thing.
Pebbles.
Yes,
Pebbles!
I was going to say.
He's another one kicking ass.
I was going to say tomorrow. What I'm going to do is when the price gets up, well, you know, I won't get in until it's until everything's looking my way. But if I'm shedding going up, when it starts to turn down, when it comes down, it hits the 9, and I always set my my stop just below the 21. But I'm gonna move my 21 down just a little bit more, and then if it comes through the 21, and there's a kind of a confirmation candle there. And it looks like it may go up. I'm going to try to add in some more stocks and ride it back up to where I'm back up to the highs, especially if there's a double top or a triple top up there.
Right. So what I've been noticing with Apple is the first couple times it hits the 9, it bounces back up. Then it'll hit the 9 and come to the 21 and bounce back through. And then it'll hit the 9, come down to the 21, and then stay between the 9 and the 21 for a little bit. You know, so you got to be, I don't know. The 9 is a scalper. I'm an EWO player. So I try to focus more on the 21, but the 9 now scares the bejesus out of me. But I'm working on it.
Right.
Yeah, I love it.
I do too. I do too.
Yeah, I'm liking the Apple Chat a lot more day by day for sure. I've got more patience in the trade. Of course, I'm going in small, and
what did he say, Pebbles? What did you say you liked?
I like.
What do you like more?
I like the Apple Chat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So Pebbles, I wasn't able to keep up today because I had to leave. How did you do? I know you had 1 green trade this morning before I left, and then what?
I ended the day with 10 green trades and 2 red trades.
Woo! That's awesome.
The only reason I had the red trades is
All right.
option, and I don't do options, and the other one I just goofed up. So
Okay, so maybe do your options on paper for now.
Good job.
I mean, it wasn't real money, so it didn't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeanette, are you in the Apple Chat?
I'm not like the guy in the middle here that making.
Yeah.
I know, $6,000 in a day, right? $7,000, $6,000. He is killing it.
That's the goal we all want.
But I won't be able. My staycation is coming to an end, so this I won't be able to do it starting Monday. I'll have to go back to my 2 days trading in the week. So
Quit that job.
But we.
I feel like
Need to kick that thing to
in
the
2
curb, man.
days, if
Kick
you
that
can
thing
make
to the curb.
4,000, you can probably quit that job soon.
I got to get some things lined up. I
feel
got to
you.
check
I
on
100%.
like insurances and health insurances and all that's going to, the price is going to change on that. So that's stuff that I have to look into. And
Yeah, that is stressful for sure. I feel you. Jeanette, are you in the Apple chat with us?
Yeah, I go in. I go in once in a while, like more often these days, because I've been playing that more. I really enjoy it, and that's been helping me stay in my trades longer. By the way,
Here's the thing, though.
whatever.
So what David is teaching us can be applied to any stock. Okay.
Right.
So if
Right.
you go back with his timestamps and look at what his setups were and evaluate why he got in and then when he started shedding and why, it applies to any stock. I mean,
right.
He's not. Yes, he's trading Apple, but it's an EWO strategy that can be utilized across the board.
Anyway.
Right. So when people are like, we need a SPY chat. No, we don't. We have an EWO chat. I wish it was called that. With
Totally.
an example
Yeah,
of
instead
Apple.
of it being
You know
Apple.
what I mean?
Yeah. That's
right.
actually a really good idea.
Because it is literally the EWO that can apply to, and
To
somebody the other
everything.
day was like, I just made bank on Tesla using your strategies, David. I mean, it applies to anything. I was really glad when he when that guy typed it. I can't remember who it was, but he typed that in there. I was like, yes, because now you're seeing it can be applied to anything. Nvidia, your girlfriend.
Right.
But for real.
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know if that's me.
What?
Is that me?
What?
I'm losing the. Okay, that's better. I can hear now.
Yep.
I have to like move around this whole office. It's ridiculous.
No, you're good. But yeah, I'm like, everybody's just like kicking ass. And all we got to do is just stay the course. You know what I mean? Just stay the course. You know, you guys down there in the chat, stay the course. Thanks for the ones from earlier, too. I saw those. The handy homemaker, what's going on? He said F2, good thinking. Yep. All the details will be right. You gotta take your time with that, F. You know what I mean? When you're ready, you'll know it. I like your logo, by the way.
Yeah, see, I've been self-employed for so long that I guess those things are, you know, like I don't have corporate insurance or company.
I know, me too.
No.
Joe
I
Pink,
don't
what
either.
up? Vegan knowledge.
Joe
Hi, baby.
Hey. Hi,
The Mafia
everybody.
56.
How was his day? I didn't see it. Yeah,
Mustang Chris. He said add subcharts. You can select and edit stops and take profits. Woodsy, what's up, Woodsy? He says you can use turbo button to set a stop too. Okay. All right. To pray peace. He said ready,
I
back
can
to
see
the
shit.
futures, 3 minutes. Back to the futures. Yeah, futures is a whole nother world. And they trade like 24/7. They're trading at night, first thing in the morning. They're trading around the clock damn near, and with a margin. I mean, talk about feeding the addiction. No wonder we never see them hardly. Shout out to Ange. I hope you're feeling better. What was that?
Oh yeah, I said that I wasn't gonna be high-fiving Mark anymore, but after his live yesterday, I just have to say he did a great job on the live, but his comment today was not okay, not appropriate.
His comments what?
His comment about women today was not appropriate, but because I mean I know I'm crazy. You didn't have to tell me, Mark. But his live yesterday was so awesome. He did such a great job. I really miss him a lot.
Yeah, I miss him too. But you know, you can always go over there and hang out with him. I did it the other day. I'll go over there every now and then and hang out and learn some stuff.
I miss all three of them. Ange, Aaron, and Mark.
Where the hell is Aaron? I never see or hear from Aaron.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it's like
I think he's good. I asked Ange about him, and she said that he's good. He's, I don't know. I mean, not as involved, but he's okay.
Okay.
Coach, I didn't think he said his name even anymore. I don't know. Anyway,
I was wondering, like, I don't think I hear him mention him in the mods anymore.
Oh, maybe he doesn't.
But
John B wants to know how much is your contracts costing Dawn in the money?
in the money, I don't play in the money that often because I'm trying to do Apple. But today, IWM at 1:15 this afternoon, I went one in the money and it was $33. So there are some stocks that you can find that have a cheaper contract in the money. But it depends on the time of day too.
I thought it was interesting that you said that because Palm was talking this afternoon and he was saying that the contracts are inflated from like 9 to 9:30 or like even up to 10:30, I think. And I've heard Eric Smoto say he waits until like 11 when the contracts are cheaper and will load up. You know what I mean? Like, but
I was shocked.
So that was interesting. I was like, okay, so
I was shocked. I had $38. And I went, something said, go check out IWM. And I'm like, wait a minute, look at that setup. This thing's about to drop. And the contract in the money was $33. I'm like, what? So yeah, I grabbed one. Wrote it down.
Internet shit is.
Jeanette, I think you got an issue with your mic, babe.
My mic or my internet? Nothing? All right.
Is that her?
I'm sorry. Let me try this again.
Wait, is that me or is that her? Is that my internet?
It's not you.
Okay.
No, it's not you.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
So you can hear me? All right. All right.
Yeah,
So
we can now.
are you gonna just? I don't think my phone can handle this. The both of them, the internet and the. So I'll stay on here. It's like a live Zoom call.
Yeah. Plus, it if you stay on Restream, that'll heat your phone up real quick.
I feel it too.
It makes your phone real hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very powerful.
Okay.
So anybody got anything else to add to the topic?
I just want to say that like staying is everything, and not using real money or small positions in small stocks like David talks about all the time is everything because it will click. But if you don't have the money to do it, it can't click. You know what I mean? And
absolutely.
So staying is crucial though, because like, and I don't know about y'all, but like when I first joined, I didn't speak for like, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months. And it was like learning a new language. I didn't know what to ask, and if I did ask, I'd have felt ridiculous with whatever. And so I was just, but after over time, I was like, oh, that's what they mean, and that's this, and that's that, and I
That's
got
how
it.
I learned.
And
Yeah.
Yep.
so it's like, but if you don't stay, you won't learn the nuances, and you won't learn the little shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen here, Forrest. You're not trapping me into that again. He's in the chat.
He's
But
what?
he's trapping me into a joke in the chat, and it's not happening tonight. I already did it once today. But yeah, it's just about staying and like literally the screen time and the videos and again the videos and then the videos again and then going back to the videos and screen recording your own screen, like all the things that everybody says every day. At some point you start doing that and it works. It's crazy.
Is he handy homemaker?
Yes, that's Forrest.
Okay. Gilly, what's up, brother? He says Wallows is the band. They're not talking about bands and shit.
I'll say one thing. I've got a one-on-one with David L. coming up, and I've gone in there to set the date and stuff. And every time I go in there, he says to put down what I want to talk about. And to this day, I don't know what I want to talk about. So I haven't set a date yet. I'm still working on it, trying to figure out what questions to ask.
I agree with you, Pebbles. That's what I was saying. My first one-on-one with him, I was too green. I think I just put trading in the box. I mean, I didn't know, but now I have like a detailed list, and this will be my second one. So your first one, like, I mean, it's worth it to have more than one. I mean,
yeah, you definitely want to do more than one for sure. You know what I mean? But I mean, I had one with him, and I'm telling you, you're gonna be amazed at the detail that he'll help you grasp. You know what I mean?
If I can never figure out what I want to ask.
But
yeah,
you know what?
so
Don't let that bother you though, because he can just talk to him about what you're trading and how you're trading, especially now that you're in the Apple chat. And he's like coach. It won't take him long to figure out how he can help you.
exactly. And that's how my first one went. I was like, David, I don't even know what I need help with because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm still trying to figure it out. It was very early. And I was like right when David started doing them. And it was great though. Like he at least gave me a focus. You know what I mean? He gave me something to focus on. And now I know a lot more. What do you think, F2? Was that your first one or your second?
That was my very first one, and I had a lot of stuff. Like the hour wasn't enough. Like, but what we did cover in the hour was basically working on my mechanics and things like that. And setting up my Weeble a little bit better with it, and then understanding why I need to let things run and start trusting myself more. So it was
beneficial.
He's on top of his game.
He is.
As quiet, laid back as he is on top of his game.
On this Weeble thing, I have it. You know, I've got the paper trading Weeble here, but I don't have the real money Weeble thing. So before I have my thing, I should probably get my real Weeble thing. Trading.
What real Weeble thing?
Well,
fund his account. Fund his account. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Fund it with $100.
Yeah, just put a small amount in there.
Yeah,
you don't need to like
something small.
Yeah, I will.
Whatever small is to you.
Yep.
Okay, I should probably do that sooner or later here. I don't want to sit here another 2 years without.
But even if you do, hey, you know what I mean? At least you're learning. You know what I mean?
Right.
So All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap
Sergio
it
is
up,
down
Jay.
there. Sergio is down there. Sergio.
Uh-oh, Sergio, what's going on, brother?
And by the way, the mom jokes that are happening in this chat are not appropriate, fellas. Okay.
Well, we can wrap it up anyway, so
No, they're cracking me up. They're
it.
not terrible. They're just funny. And I'm a mom. And you're a mom.
Oh, what? What?
Sometimes I forget.
My mom was the same. Maria, before we go, I noticed that your paper for your checklist, where did you
Paper
get that paper condom at? Because
Oh, okay. So mine's like a little more industrial strength. I got it from Dollar Tree. They have like a whole teaching corner. This is how you be a teacher, because we go to Dollar Tree, because we are on a budget. Excuse me, but yeah, they have a whole like instructional section with like markers and all of the things, and then it's got a hem on the side, like, but you can buy page protectors in bulk by like the hundreds from like Office Depot or Walmart,
Staples, or one
but
of
the one I
them.
have is like a little more. It's better for multi-use. I'm saving trees and plastic.
that's what, because I got some of the very thin ones, and I'm not
Yeah,
impressed
hit
with
up a
it. And
Dollar
I saw
Tree.
yours. I was like,
All you have
Okay.
to do is ask for extra strength paper condom.
There
Right.
you go.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
'cause the thin
the
ones get
Trojan.
bent up.
Maybe it's the Trojan or something. I don't know.
Classic.
Sorry,
Yeah,
F2. You asked for it.
And you got it. Oh man, y'all are crazy.
I'll never forget that.
Wait, I didn't know we were on TikTok. Sergio said I was watching on TikTok. And
Yeah,
then
we're on TikTok.
I saw somebody else post about X. I didn't know. I thought this was only on YouTube right now.
No, man, it's on Twitch, Facebook,
I might not come up
LinkedIn.
here anymore. I didn't know it was that broadcasted. I thought this was a family affair.
Oh, you knew.
I did not. I promise.
Oh man. But anyway, it's been a good show tonight. I like the topic. I like what we got covered. And Jeanette, I'm so happy for you. And I look forward to hanging out with you for the next 6 months.
Right.
Maria, thank you for always adding to the show and coming on and adding such good insights. F2, thank you for your success and coming on and being transparent and sharing it with everybody. Pebbles, thank you for being transparent and sharing your stories with everybody. Everybody down in the chat, Mustang Chris, I'm disappointed you didn't come up here, brother, but maybe next time. Maybe he's working or something. But everybody down there in the chat, I love you guys, and thank you for being a part of the show. I gave the replay game a rest tonight, but I think I want to pull it back in tomorrow just to test out some of the stuff that we learned this morning. I think it'll be cool.
Okay, so I was thinking about it, algo-wise. If we do the ones, we could get the chat involved and get the algorithm rolling.
Do
possibly.
what?
You know, if they type a 1 in chat. Because they want to buy or they want to sell, like we could possibly.
Yeah, that would work. That would work. We could set up a thing of what they could tell us how many they want.
Right.
So yeah, that'll be fun. Let's do that tomorrow.
More people in on that, then.
What's that?
You'd have more players, too.
Yeah. That sounds like a plan. Let's do it tomorrow. Finish out the week strong.
On Freestyle Friday.
Freestyle Friday. So I'm going to go ahead and end with Coach's rules. I want everybody to have a fantastic night and have a green day tomorrow. So peace and blessings, everybody.
And you.
Please follow the rules. Nobody go rogue. Some of the rules that we have to and live and die by in here is do not lose more than 1 to 3% of your total account value in any given day. Make sure you have stop losses on each and every trade, regardless of shares and or options. Make sure you guys are practicing small base hits. Don't go for home runs. Allow the runners to run and stop out the losers. If you're a new trader, make sure you are paper trading using a simulated trading system such as Webull or some of the other ones that are out there. If you are an expert trader, please make sure you also are being careful the first 3 minutes and the last 8 to 9 minutes of the day. Those are the absolute most volatile times in the entire market. Also, if you're a newer trader, please don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day. Those are the most dangerous times.